G'day everyone, my name's Carsten, I'm from Airbrush Asylum and I'm going to show you what we're working on currently in this live video, which is the Kane computer case. So let's go over and I'll just basically show you so far with it, and then I'll do a little bit of airbrushing, so hopefully you can all see what's going down. First things first, I'm going to show you, flip the camera around, and this is basically what we drew the artwork out, like we printed it on this and then sketched on the back with a, you can see there, a charcoal pencil, okay? And basically what that did is it allows the charcoal to stick on the back, and then we lay that onto the computer case and we draw through that to put the artwork onto the surface, okay? So to give you a better look at that, we'll just move over here and you can see the artwork that we're working on. So this is the Kane artwork. So I hope that's clear enough. So we've still got a bit more work to do. It's not near finished yet. We've still got highlights to do, a bit more shading and everything. So there's quite a bit more work. But I'll show you here as well. We've got basically the colours that we use. So we started off with the white. We mapped it all in with the white. Then we came in with a flesh tone. All right. Little smiley face there on the flesh tone. So that's a nice light flesh tone. And then we got a little bit darker. Okay. And then came in with a darker brown again, but with a bit of a reddish tinge. So you can see in there, got a bit of that reddish tinge. We also did a bit of texturing and stuff with the eraser pencils, which look a little like this. So they're your eraser pencils. So we use them just to get these little textures. All this sort of stuff's all freehand, and we've left the highlights out. So we're just shading it. And now I'm going to flip the camera back around and put it onto the artwork, and I'll just do a little bit of airbrushing and show you how to deepen the shadows. So let's just hit that and we'll put the camera on the tripod. Right. And we're just going to work in this little area here to create some of the stitches and everything. So I've got the airbrush, I'm using a CMC Plus. If I can get anything to come out. And what we want to do is we want to create some fine little bits there for the stitches. So this is a transparent black, okay? So what that means is that it's mixed with a transparent base and it's not as strong as a normal black would be. So that you can shade a little bit more with it and control it. And then we'll come in with a sort of darker black later on, so one that's almost full strength, and then that will deepen. Now before we do that, we're going to add the white highlights in there so that we can pull out some more of that detail. You can see I'm up close here, trying to get that nice crisp edge. So I hope you can see what's going on here. Working that down and then re-rendering, just deepening those shadows. I'm going to put some darker spots in there too so that it looks a bit more like material that's all moulded and a part of his outfit there. So you can see I'm keeping the air on all the time and just pulling back and forth the paint. So you want to build up your paint. You don't want to go too heavy because then you could risk getting drips or wet spots in the paint. Okay, so we're allowing that highlight to remain there, and then we're going to work back into that. And then up close, paint on, paint off, just to put the stitches in, and then darken off there. So you kind of get the idea. Don't want to bore you with too much of this. It's just a quick little live video to show you guys how we go about painting different things. And more stitches there on that edge where the black pattern meets the red. Okay. You don't want to just paint over everything, so remember to leave some of the lighter spots and deepen your shadows. Okay, working that in. We'll finish off these little bits here. So you can see how fine you can go. This isn't the final tone, so I can go even sharper when I finish it off, but we just want to build our toning. Now we're going to bring a white highlight back into that section to really pop that out, and then I'll work my black back in there as well. So, kind of get the idea. So that's kind of how we would do the stitching. So obviously I started with a white on this area, and that's why it's still got a bit of overspray on it, and then basically worked in the detail on top of that. So put my red over the top, left these areas out where I knew I was going to go the darker tones, and brought that in now, so that, and then obviously shade on top of that with this tone will give you, show you, it gives you a bit of a nice shadow tone because it isn't a solid black. So always a good little tip. You could make up a black like this, which is sort of a mid-strength using transparent base and black, and then add some reducer to your liking so that it's as thin as you need it, and then that way it's not going to be as solid as a normal black would. Alright, so I hope that makes some sense for you. Now I'm just going to remove the camera off the tripod again. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll give you a quick, just flip this camera over one more time so you can sort of see the rest of the artwork there and how it's coming alive. So I will show you this completed. What we're going to be doing is we are going to mask up the Kane artwork, so just put a positive mask down, and then once that's done we're going to add some fire into this area, so some realistic fire. That's why you can see there's a bit of smoke flame coming off his glove there. So we'll work on that too. There's still a bit more work to do in here as well and on the arm, so with the skin tone. But we'll get to that another day, and we'll show you more progress on other artwork that we're doing. So that's the whole point of this live thing. I'll just flip the camera back on me, I hope. And okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you like our videos, make sure you subscribe, and we will be coming to you more often with live videos. So we're going to show you what's going on in the shop, what artwork we're working on. We'll show you a little snippet of bits and pieces. All of our other videos are still available to watch, so be sure to check them out. So we've still got our quick tips videos, showcase, and our step-by-step, like more in-depth tutorials. Okay, so thanks for your support, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.